Hello there, my name is Wakinar, and welcome back for another round of Minecraft. So it's been a little bit since I played last, so don't fully remember what happened the last time. If I remember correctly, I went down into this a little bit, my mine shaft. I think I went down into that. Oh yeah, I was running back up so I could grab some water so that I could put out this lava down here. Oh yeah, and there's skeletons. Oh yeah, there was a lot of mobs in just one general area. Maybe I can... Oh, it might have jumped. Or it might not have, I don't know. Ooh. I gotta be careful because that's a way I can go down too. You know what? Screw it. Let's go down this way. I'm just curious. See what sort of trouble I can get myself into down here. Oh, pfft. That's what kind of trouble I can get myself into. I'm gonna need a new sword soon. I need to think of like projects I can do with basically every video. Go ahead and like put in the comments below any sort of like project type thing that you want to see me do, like some sort of like build or something like new you want to see me try out, like maybe, and it doesn't have to be necessarily in this world. It can be like a specific mod or something I can try out, because I'm always willing to look that up, but that's something more or less that I have to learn because I don't necessarily know too much about mods, but I can always do that. Or maybe specific servers that you guys know of that you want me to try out, because I know there are some servers that aren't just like, hey, we're a large group server that a lot of people like build and stuff on, or more or less like, hey, we do specific things on this server, like specific games and stuff like that. Like I know there's like Hunger Games type servers, and I'm having issues trying to think of naming other ones. Ooh, looky, this just leads more down into this. There's a bunch of Endermen down there. So I guess we answered that question pretty quick. But yeah, if there's any other videos like that you guys want to see me do for this, feel free to put them down in the comments below, and I look at and I respond to basically every single comment you guys put, so I'd be happy to. Or like tweet at me or something like that. I use my Twitter and like my Facebook, but not very often. But I do generally check them daily, so I do get those sorts of things. I don't know how much more coal that I necessarily need. I want to go down here and explore down into the mine shaft more, because if I can find at least a chest, that would be absolutely excellent, because they normally contain different seeds and stuff that you can't find on like the top level of the world. This is really just what those sorts of materials are good for, is just filling in areas that you like don't know what to do with them. It sounds like that skeleton's getting hurt. Which, I mean, I'm perfectly fine with, but, you know. I don't know how I've done it in the past, but, like, there's one that, like, a swipey, like, really swipey thing that I do that counts as an attack. I don't know how I've done that in the past. Oh, hi. Ha, missed me. I'm gonna go this way. I'm missing a sword. I need a sword. Holy crap, that's holding up gravel. I don't want to knock out too much that gravel, because I don't know how much is under that. Did I not pick up the... I broke it. Why didn't I pick it up? Ooh, that'd be nice. That's something I can do. So this is a nice little kind of alcove sort of thing. That doesn't necessarily have... or doesn't immediately connect to anything. Oh, I might have to redo the ceiling, though. But I was thinking, I could use this. I could sort of use this as like a... I don't like any of those noises. And I am not familiar with any of those noises. I don't think I've ever heard those noises before. But what I'm thinking is kind of make this like... Here's my home away from home sort of thing. You know? This is where I go because down here in case I have to build new things, and if I can keep some furnaces and stuff down here. Maybe a chest or two. I think I'll do that. Yeah, that sounds nice. Because, I mean, I don't need a huge space to do that. Got all this freaking gravel now, though. How many? Oh, I've got enough. Okay. Boop. And then we'll take that and put that there. Yep. And see, I don't even have to leave the cave. And I can do that. And wait for a few minutes, and then I can get me a new sword. I'm gonna try and see if I can gather up enough wood to make a chest here real quick. I hate that this keeps happening. I don't know why it keeps happening, but it does. This whole, like, having to cut things multiple times. Or break things multiple... Oh. Okay, that was something I did not expect. Oh, I guess if I had, like, looked above me, I would have saw that and been prepared for that. But yeah, you can get crushed under, because, like, gravel, sand, and there's probably other kinds of blocks like that are a specific, like, sort of thing. They're a specific, like, block that basically says, okay, you're, like, able to get killed by these things because these are blocks that move without, like, the assistance of... they're basically the only blocks that gravity affect. See? And if I had done that to another block anywhere else, it would have stayed. But now it does. And I should only need one more. Yeah. And I can make myself a chest down here too. Maybe I can grab one of my access doors and bring it down here, make a little safer place. See, I can store some things down here, like extra things. Makes sense, right? I've never had, like, anything like that, because that generally... it generally just ends up, like, becoming my home. Boop, 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 boop. Ooh, we found rails. Rails are a good sign. Ooh. Hello. Okay. So we've got a lot to work... Or from what I can see, I've got a lot to work with here. Ooh, chest! Make sure that... Okay, I was like, make sure everything's safe first, and then... See, melon seeds! I didn't know if you could find melon seeds anywhere else. Well, I don't know if melons grow naturally anywhere. Like, pre-grow naturally. They may not. Or at least from what I know, they don't. Oh, I got caught in a spider web. Oh, there it is. See? You occasionally see it. But my sword does like a swooshy motion anytime I swing my sword. Like when I... and that's like the most, more powerful attack. It's just interesting. Oh! Oh, and this can be useful because I was having issues finding oakwood trees. Or oaks, I guess. That's just what they're called. I was having issues finding oaks. So I guess this can work as a sort of other source of oak. Now this looks like that can be... Ooh, ooh, ooh! Hey! Oh, oh, hey, okay, I just got super close to death. Hey, looky, gold. Okay, I didn't expect that to be that close to that thing. That is death. But now I've got to find my way back up, so that's always fun. Ooh, hello. What can you offer me? Oh, a name tag. So I can name an animal. So I don't know if that's something I can make or not. And this is redstone. I'll take that too. I don't generally take gold because gold's kind of a crappy material. Like, you can't really you make it into, like, tools and stuff, but they last even less than, like, iron tools. Somehow. I mean, I guess, if I think about it, gold's a pretty weak metal to begin with. Yeah, it's not that strong of a metal, so... Yeah, makes sense. Ooh, I am running out of torches. I guess I can mine some coal near me. I'm surprised. Normally falling from like a height like that, for some reason, every single time I've ever done something like that in Minecraft where I've fallen from a height like that and not died, something magical happens where there just so happens to be like several monsters just right where I've fallen, so it's just like this extra like middle finger to me. God, that's such a jarring noise. But I guess I can try and find somewhere else. Hello, bat. Bats don't hurt you. I don't know what bats do. I think they just bat. Oh, and I gotta get some of this wood, too. I might just end up doing what I normally do to get myself out of some situations like this, where I just end up, like, building straight up. I know it's not, like, the best thing to do, but it's enough, you know? It gets me out of the situation and back to something I can control. Though finding a natural way down here would be nice. I can make one, though, so that I have more control over it and I know exactly what I'm doing. Which I guess would be possibly optimal. Ooh, yeah, this is a large system. Okay. I'm trying to remember because I don't know whether or not you can naturally find diamonds in abandoned mine shafts or not. I don't know if you can. I know you can find things like lapis, and lapis will become a lot more useful later on when I get to things like enchanting. And then other things like you can make your house look a lot like more pretty with it. Though I kind of like the more rustic look of just like plain wood. Ooh. That was about really bad. See, and I don't think I've ever mentioned this or not. I've mentioned bringing down buckets of water before, but I don't know if I've ever said their purpose, which is putting out lava, so that it becomes obsidian, which I can come down here later when I have like a diamond pickaxe and I can mine it. Because obsidian is both like, it's like one of the strongest, or I think it is the strongest attainable block in Minecraft that's like obtainable without like using creative mode. It also helps you build nether portals and enchantment tables. Yeah, because you need several of those to make an enchantment table, and then you need several specific pattern to make a nether portal, which is fun. Okay, come on. I think if I just wait for a few seconds, yeah, it'll do its thing. I'm just being too antsy. Trying to make myself some more torches here pretty quick. Because I have the ability to make more. This game is it can be relaxing. It can also at the same time be very stressful, which is the funniest thing to me. There we go. Come on. I know I destroyed you. Fine. I'll put these down first, I guess. Take that. So I don't... I do not want stone or buttons, because that doesn't have any purpose for me at the current moment. Maybe later if I do something with, like, redstone. Ugh. I know my best option is always just head upwards, you know? Ooh. Ooh! I just... Oh. Oh my. Ow. That hurt. I am so dumb, guys. I don't know why I did that. I occasionally, like, will, like, lift my hand up for, like, 2 seconds. And then place it back down just wrong enough that my hand is no longer in the correct position for, like, to be on my WASD. So it'll do things like I'll like click Q or V or whatever, or random occasional other letters. And depending on the game, that can influence the game. Like in Minecraft, Q, the key binding for Q throws things, like chucks them out of your inventory. Or at least that's what I have mine set to do. That's just like the normal key binding. I'm trying to remember, I guess the gold can also be used for golden apples. I don't necessarily know how to make golden apples, but I think golden apples are supposedly like a pretty good like source of food, I think. I've only ever used golden apples if I've like found them. I've never like made them, and I don't know if you can make them. It's just another add another thing to the list of things that I don't know. Oh my god. come on. Today's just not my day, is it? I should have built an axe as well, but I didn't. I mean, I suppose I could build an axe. If I dig some stone, I could build an axe. I don't even know if I'm remotely close to where I need to be to get back up. Because, like, the way I fell down was, like, in a weird... It was, like, kind of like a ravine, I want to say. It looked like kind of like a ravine. Ooh. Hi. This goes... Looks like it goes pretty far up. Maybe this is something... Ooh, and there's some... There's another one of those, so that's nice. Go to that. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I hate getting lost in caves so much. I get, like, really easily... Oh, jeez. Really easily panicked when I get lost in caves. Because, like, especially if you have something, like, good in your inventory, that's, like, the prime time for some reason for you to get lost in a cave. For something bad to happen and you to get lost in a cave. I am not lost enough that I'm going to start digging, like, a staircase out of here, I don't think, because I'm still in the... Since I'm still in this mine shaft, I don't think there's any reason for that. I'm gonna walk this way because that sounds like no fun over there. What led? Ooh, ow. Okay. And more torches. So that didn't seem to lead me anywhere too naturally. Oh god, no. Most evil little things. Die. Okay. Seriously, they're evil. Oh crap, is this a... Yeah, it's a spider spawner. Eh. So that's a different... Yep, this is a different spider. Cave spiders have the chance to poison you if you manage to get hit by one. I don't know if they have a chance, like a 95% chance. It might just be like a straight 100% chance they will hit you. Oh, and I got beetroot seeds. That's nice. I guess I can do something with those. Oh, yeah, I forgot. They will just move. If they're not on a track, they'll just move. Oh, he was a miner. He got stuck down here, and he died. That's sad. For him, not for me. I don't care. I may sound like a jerk, but I think I have the right to sound like a jerk. Ooh. Well, that's just leading me back to that way. I'm not doing very good at backtracking now, am I? How did I manage to go from, like, perfectly alright. All I had to do was stop and, like, bring myself back to, like, the upwards. Oh, I know what I did. I basically just, like, freaked out because I was, like, at half a health. And so I just kept moving. Because I didn't want that chance for something to try and eat me. I will find my way out, though. I will. Annoying thing about these spider spawners, because, like, there's... Each spawner has the capability to spawn multiple things. Or... Well, no. Spider spawners spawn spiders. Creeper spawners... Each mob has its own individual spawner. But, like... Spider spawners are just annoying because if you find a spawner, anything other than, like, a spider spawner, normally it has, like, something else. Normally it's in a dungeon, and the dungeons are nice because you can, like, they normally have chests in them that you can get stuff out of, but not spiders. The spiders are just nothing. Other than a lot of freaking string. Hello. How are you? I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Parkour. Can't get me now. And I suppose it could get me now. Ooh, hello. I think that's what I need to do. Because I was, like, super close to a river of lava. That's what I was. I was, like right next to one. I was, like, a block off of falling into a river of lava. I think I need to find a river of lava and try and follow it. Because I think if I look down... And, like... I feel like I'm just one wrong turn off somewhere, because somehow I'm here. And I keep turning around here. I keep ending up over here somehow. Let's go this way. This might lead me back to somewhere promising. Maybe. No, it's not. Go this way, maybe? No, I did. I found that. Mushrooms. A funny thing is, okay, so you can make mushroom stew as one of your foods in the game. And there's multiple ways you can do that. So either you, like, take the time and you get, trying to remember if it's clay or wood to make bowls. But you make bowls. And then you harvest mushrooms. And the mushrooms you have to harvest are, there's two kinds, and there's the, like, brown mushroom and there's the red mushroom. And you have to have, like, one or two of each for a bowl of mushroom stew. And the annoying thing is, like, a bowl of mushroom stew won't even heal you that much. But, like, and it takes up its own inventory slot. You can't carry around, like, a stack of mushroom stew. You have to carry them individually. Or you carry, like, or you find, mushrooms, which are cows that live in the mushroom biome, and they've got, like, mushrooms growing off of them. And if you milk them, that's what they give you, is mushroom stew. I guess it's, like... I guess they did their best to basically say, okay, not one... You have to, like, really try your... Like, I mean, depending on what environment you're in, it's harder or easier to get food. Yeah. Okay. Go back this way. Go. What the? feel like I'm definitely missing some turn that I had made before, which has now lost me in this infinite freaking cave that is this. Oh, that's a. I thought that was a really big ass bat. What was that? Okay, so maybe what I need to do is go down this way. The annoying thing with the string or the webs, you need you have to use a sword to cut through them. You can't use you can use other things like that, but by the time that you've done so, that makes it like a much easier target. My eye is watering. I should probably stop rubbing it, but you know. Oh crap. I'm just getting myself in even more crap. You know, something I never do. I never do with my mines, and I don't know why. Unless it's like a super easy mine to memorize. I never use signs. I never use like exit signs. Which is like something that I can do to make this like so much easier to understand. Especially since I'm using an abandoned mine shaft as my mine. Oh, come on, don't do that. I hate it when it does that. Just fall directly down, please. Thank you. Good golly. I swear if I break out this one, it just goes over there. I'm going to be so annoyed. Okay, good. Thank you. That sounded like someone walking, but I was not walking. Oh, hello. I don't know if you can get down there, so I'm not gonna risk it too much. This looks like this over here. Ooh. Any sign of upward motion is good. Brings me closer to the surface. Some people are probably like screaming at me that like I'm not mining basically everything I see. Especially since I would say I'm still fairly early on in the game. But I think it's just because I keep finding the same things, so or I find it so often that like they're not a resource that's like finite. Oh, come on. Something. Give me something. This is slowly moving downwards. That's an interestingly placed torch. And just like I said, I normally place my torches. See? You get stuck in them. You just slowly move out of them. But I normally place my torches on the ground. I never place them like where is it? There's one over here. That one, like, I don't normally place them up there like that. Which is just like a personal preference, but that's odd. Okay. Ooh! Unbreaking. I don't know what I can do with the books, what exactly the books do. Why would you use waste lapis to make dye? Because that's what that recipe was that was popping up, was blue dye. Oh, crap. Well, I've gotten myself out of that section of it. Now I've slowly gotten myself into this section of it. That sounds like lava. That is lava. But is it up or down? Or straight in front of me. It might be straight in front of me. Kind of sounds like it might be below me. Ooh. Did not mean to jump like that, but whatever. I cannot tell. Ooh. Okay. I don't know why my Minecraft is so buggy. It sounds super close. Oh. The sucky thing is it's not doing that thing where it, nope, there it is. What I was saying was it wasn't giving me, like, a hint. You'd occasionally, like, you can get hints, basically, like, if it's above you, you'll see it, like, dripping down, like, water does the same thing. You'll see it drip down from the ceiling if it's above you. I guess that should have been my hint to know that it was below me. This is not what I need. I don't think that goes anywhere. I can see if it goes anywhere, but I don't think it does. Nope. Okay. I mean, it might be a thing to come back to later. I'm going to say probably not, but, you know. Okay. Just keep on moving, I guess. This is the real content, right, guys? The nice content. Okay, gosh. I've been doing this for a while. Ooh. There's almost... No, okay. I was thinking for a moment, because I know I have something that's got, like, gravel down in an area that I didn't dig it all up. I might just have to try this. I don't like doing it, but sometimes it works. I just hope it doesn't take me all the way back to the surface. Because if it does, that would be upsetting. Oh, and I know that's one that people get annoyed about too. One of people's pet peeves for some is like, I just dug that dirt with a pickaxe, and I mean that's kind of where that that one game mode comes in that I was talking about. I think it's survival game mode where you can only use specific items or like specific tools for doing specific things. Like you can only use a pickaxe to like mine. You can only use a axe to cut down trees and so on and so forth. I think you can also use axes for like things like fighting and stuff too, but maybe it was closer to the surface than I thought. Huh. If I do get out, or I do get back all the way up to the surface, because I think that's what's... Oh, yep, that's what's going to happen. Because there's the surface world. I'm going to try to get back to my mine. I don't know why I did that. Hey, I wasn't even that far off. Okay, that's good. There, now I just know. I heard something bouncing around, but I had the strong feeling it was that it was a rabbit. There's those guys. They normally wander in like hordes. They're not hordes, but like little groups of them. But I kind of ran past him real quick so that I didn't have to deal with him. But they're like these crossbowmen. They're kind of like extremely annoying, but like, I mean, they're not too bad to deal with because as long as you're not stupid, you don't have to put up with them too much. Or you can take them out pretty easily. It's all up to the person, but for me, they're extremely annoying. Because they just get in the way. Pop some of this stuff in here real quick just so that I can clear it out and do some of the exploring that I was trying to do earlier, but so rudely interrupted myself with by getting lost. I want to at least find that hole real quick, just so that I know where it is. I think it might be down here. I know it's... Oh, it'll be more of a gaping hole now. It won't be like just one block hole. It'll be several, because it was a group of gravel that fell and failed on me. It shouldn't be anywhere over here, because if I haven't discovered this area, then I just love abandoned mine shafts. I don't like that. Those have to have some specific meaning. I think one thinks... Oh, see, here it is. Here's where I fell. See, because I dug that one block and didn't realize I was standing on gravel. And so I fell all the way down. Which, I mean, I guess I can build to down there. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get back to my little safe area. And then end the video. And before I tell you my thoughts on what I'm going to do next. Oh, hello. Okay. So this just leads me out here. But I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to grab my stuff, grab some of the stuff that I threw in those chests. I'm going to run home. I'm going to build signs. I'm also going to bring down some more stuff to make this more of a livable situation Well, not necessarily livable, but like I can deal with it more. And then come back down here. Use those signs to help myself a little bit more, because that's something I've never actually really like done in Minecraft, is put up signs that you can like type into and say like this is like make arrows and stuff like that. But I'm gonna try that, and then get down there, because I have a strong feeling there's got to be diamonds down there somewhere. But I am all out of time for this one. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.